Does Qatar Airways deserves to be awarded as world's best 5-star airline? As an economy class passenger, I will share my experience traveling with Qatar Airways on their wide-body aircraft, the famous Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner from Dar es Salaam all the way to Doha. I will cover from check-in to boarding. Now, we are now boarding the aircraft. Seat alignment to seat features, comfort on board, the famous airline lavatory, onboard meal, cabin service, and share my personal review with you all. So sit still, grab a coffee or a snack, relax and enjoy as I share my experience flying world's best airline in their economy class. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and in the end, share your reviews in the comment section below. I arrived at the airport about an hour or two after the check-in counters had opened. After passing through the entry security, I headed straight to the online check-in counter since I'd already checked in and chosen my seat online. All I needed to do was drop off my baggage and collect my boarding passes. Check-in was smooth, my baggage got tagged, I received my boarding passes and then made my way to immigration. On the way, I passed through a checkpoint where an officer verified my passport and boarding pass before I could proceed. I took the escalator instead of the elevators and made my way to immigration to get my passport stamped for exit. Since Terminal 3 uses modern tech, the immigration process was quick and efficient. After getting the exit stamp, I passed through another security check before heading towards the duty-free shops and boarding gates. I did try to use the elevators at one point, but they require a card for access, so I just stuck with the escalator all the way to the gates, duty-free, and airport lounges. I passed by several duty-free shops like AE Duty Free and airport lounges such as Trigger Lounge and the CIP Lounge. The food court had familiar spots like KFC and Pizza Hut. From there, I had a stunning view overlooking immigration and security. I even spotted our aircraft parked and ready for the journey, along with various gates and seating areas. Eventually, I found a spot and settled close to our boarding gate. Welcome to another travel review vlog. Today we are reviewing best awarded airline in the world, Qatar Airways Boeing 787 Dreamliner from Dar es Salaam all the way to Doha, and a technical stop at Kilimanjaro International Airport. So today's Boeing Dreamliner is just in front of me. It's parked, let me show you. The airport is the same. We are traveling from Julius Nyerere International Airport Terminal 3. I've already reviewed this airport. If you haven't watched, I'll put the link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. It's East Africa's first modern airport with advanced technology. I have reviewed the departures section. While returning, I'll also share the arrivals, so make sure you check that out. And if you already haven't subscribed, just subscribe. Hit that like button and let's continue. A South African-based airline, Airline, was spotted taxiing for takeoff. Shortly after boarding announcements began, Emirates and Qatar Airways had flights scheduled almost at the same time, just a slight difference between them. Final calls were being made for Emirates while Qatar Airways started boarding. They began with first and business class passengers, privileged club members, and then moved to boarding by zones. I was in zone 1, so I was among the first to board. I was boarding from gate C6 for flight QR 1476 scheduled to depart at 15:25. As I approached the gate, the staff politely asked me to remove my glasses and the hat I was wearing for identification.
habari.
نعم. أحسنت. After a quick check, I was clear and ready to board. We are now boarding the aircraft. As I was approaching the aircraft through the boarding bridge, I caught a great view of three Air Tanzania Boeing aircraft parked neatly at their gates. On the other side, an Emirates jet was nearly ready to begin its journey. I also had a clear live view of Airline, the South African carrier, taking off right in front of us. From the bridge, I could clearly see the aircraft's wing, the engines, and all the fine details. Moments later, I stepped inside the aircraft, where I was warmly greeted by the cabin in charge and guided to my seat, which was just on the right-hand side after entering. As I entered the aircraft, business class was located just behind me, while the section I was walking into was fully packed with economy class seats. As I walk towards my seat, let's take a moment to appreciate the effort the airline has put into the cabin design, especially the seat colors. The burgundy and gray combination gives a modern and elegant look. The seat configuration here is 3 seats on the right, 3 in the middle, and 3 on the left, with a comfortable passage in between for easy movement inside the cabin. Now let me settle into my seat, and I'll wrap up this part here so it doesn't get too long and lose your attention. I've still got a lot to show you. In the next part, I'll be reviewing the aircraft in detail and sharing more about the onboard experience. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Part 2 is coming soon.